Previously on Caprice and Ella.
We'll see you later, Ava.
That comes in handy.
Watch it.
You're lucky Ava hired me as a security guard. Try to be a little more careful.
So, the last few weeks so far, leading up to the move, there has been one casualty, unfortunately. And that was one of my courses at PFW. So, yeah. I went to the hardware store and bought some of this bedbug killer. That seems to be good. I sprayed it on the couch, but I hope to God it works.
You don't know that? You don't know that?
But Will, but it isn't my home. It is a crime.
It's a little hard to breathe, but I think I'll make it. Dee Dee, what's going on in your head? Why didn't you call Rick?
Keep it down. Caprice, Ella, and
I
Ava.
didn't report the rape attempt. I'm not going to. God's sakes, why not? You know what half of my division is going to think?
I'm watching a classic episode of Hunter.
They're going to think that I was lying. They're going to say, I'll bet she was raped. She's too ashamed to admit it. You know what some of them are going to say? They're going to say, I'll bet you she asked for it. It's exactly what's going to happen to me if I report this, and there's no need to do it.
I don't blame Ava one bit, Brianna.
Failure to report a felony is a serious offense. They're going to fire me if they find that out. If he knows about it and he goes along with it, they're going to fire him.
Me neither. I don't blame Ava for not reporting it to management. Or the leasing office.
You're reliving the trauma you went through 2 years ago. It's almost as if you were raped again. You're behaving as if you were. If that happens, I swear to God I'm going to do something about it. Dee Dee, will you listen to yourself? You're not talking rationally. You've been brutalized physically and psychologically, and you're acting accordingly. felt so completely sane in my life.
What the is a clip from Hunter doing on Caprice and Ella?
I'm sorry. What? Ava, what the did you do? Yeah!
Yeah. What? I should ask you the same question, Ava. Same question Gabrielle's asking. Hey. Just what the did you do? It's okay, Caprice. Yeah. Sure got me hungry, Ava. Hey. Hey, kitty. Hey. No.
Some smells different.
Yeah. What the is that? Well, I will say, you two have done a great job at catching bed bugs. And I took care of that. The best way I knew how. Well, that's good, Ava. Hope to God you know what the f you're doing, Averin. I hope so too. Because we can't get Gulfview management involved. Not especially at a time like this. What are they gonna do to us? Well, I'll tell you one thing. Based on what I went through 7 years ago in Marion, it didn't work out. But this time, thank goodness I had something that I know will work. But explaining a $80 hardware build of Brianna is going to be tough. And I bet it will be hard as that. To swallow. Hey, kitty. What's wrong with you? Hey. Kitty. Well, I'll tell you what I did get. Harris's bed bug killer. Got it at the hardware store. Sprayed it on the couch, put it on there for a few hours, let it dry. Boom. Bed bugs are dead. Wham, bam, done. You know, had this been 2017, things would have been a complete catastrophic disaster. And I'm gonna make sure things do not get interrupted for any reason. Even if there's bed bugs or cockroaches. And I swore I would not go through something like this again, but if I do tell management about this, they're gonna have a fit. And let me just say, by not notifying them, they got what they deserved. So that's a justified punishment right there. So this is not a one-way street, you know. I don't do things. Well, let me tell you, the way I do things is not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. And I swore, and I would rather do things the way I want to do them. And if somebody else tries to tell me, no way. No way. Where's the Caprice? Kitty. Yeah. Ah. Well. Really glad you're doing something to get rid of the bed bugs. Yeah, I know, Kitty. I know, Kitty. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, can you believe Sarah and Lisa pulled my tail like it was a toy? I can't believe that either. But it did happen. Yeah. I think it's... Well, I will say I did catch a few bed bugs while you were gone. Ditto for Ella. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, kitty. Yeah. I know you're a good kitty. But there's something you still have not done yet. It's catching a mouse. Yeah. But, just why can't you just report to the leasing office? Well, let me explain. Okay. Yep. Caprice and Ella did find bed bugs, mostly in this area. And I'm really glad I went to the hardware store on Friday. And I ended up picking this up. It's almost $68 per gallon, but it's worth it. And this is really good stuff here. Now, isn't this better than telling the leasing office about it? Absolutely. Because if I had done that, then the maintenance guys and I will have a problem. And quite frankly, I'd pretty much say, if you do one interruption or do something bad, I'll kick your ass. And that's how I end a dispute. And I only say it in anger. But just know that I'm going to defend my home. and know that when I do defend my home, I'm defending what I know is right. I don't care what anybody else says. And the only way someone's going to stop me is, say, a .357 Magnum bullet here, 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 or here. And result, my death. And that's going to affect everyone.
Bagley! You're under arrest for the murder of Stacy Tyler. Please do something stupid.